Welcome in, everyone, to J.P. Cain Stadium here in Hartselle, Alabama, for this big top 10 matchup in 6A between the Oxford Yellow Jackets and the Hartselle Tigers. Here with TV 24 and the Big O Network, a little different this week. Got a little announcing going on here. Got a couple, maybe another extra camera. Going to try to enjoy this game. Bear with us. I do a few games here and there, but I'm definitely not a professional. I've got a buddy here with me today, Jake Pollard, an Oxford guy, lives in Oxford, got a couple of young kids, plays in the youth football system, and we're going to try to get together tonight and call a football game. How's it going, Jake? Yeah, and it's a big matchup for these guys. Hartselle, very similar program to Oxford. A lot of similarity in the amount of students at the school. Their overall records is what's crazy. Career overall is like both of them at 61%. Both of them's had tons of all-state players, about the same. So should be a very big matchup against these guys. Oxford, like you said, a lot of prospects, a lot of college prospects, D1 prospects. Hartselle, I think, lost their quarterback, right? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we're going to be going with a backup QB here, but good traditional powerhouse here in Hartselle, very similar to Oxford. Non-counter, but top 10 matchup. This is going to kind of show you what kind of football team you got. You know, you're coming out playing there. Hartselle's in Region 7, coming off a 10-1 season last year, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, 9 starters on offense and 9 starters on defense coming back. So Oxford, it's going to be a tough battle tonight. Right. Yeah, like I said, Hartselle plays in Region 7. Some of the other teams in that region is Athens, Coleman, which always has a good football team, Decatur, Columbia, Muscle Shoals. Talking about some of those things we're talking about, they have 2 state titles. Oxford has 4. Here's the thing that was so close: 139 all-state players for Hartselle, 143 all-state players for Oxford. So that just goes to show you 13 10-win seasons, 19 region area champs for Oxford. You know, the same 14 10 seasons, 20 region state. You know, just so close. Yeah. So this should be a really good football game. Exactly, and we were fortunate today to talk to the superintendent of Hartselle City Schools, Dr. Brian Clayton, and speaking of the devil, he's shaking our hand right now. Hey, doctor, how you doing, sir? That shows how popular we are. See, we're not even from here. We're from Oxford, Alabama, and the superintendent of the Hartselle school system just came up here and shook our hand. People will know us after tonight, right? You know, but they might not know us right now, but before this game's over, they'll know us, right? Well, for one thing, and please bear with us on calling out numbers and that type of thing. We're sitting here holding programs and notebooks and all that type of thing. But you know what? Hey, we know a little bit about football. We're just here to have fun with y'all guys tonight, and looking forward to a big game. Oxford captains on the field, Hartselle captains. We got number 7 there, Jake. Got 7, number 8 for Oxford. Who's those guys? What's that number? I can't hear him. Looks like we got the coin toss here. Oxford looks like we'll receive. Shaking hands. We're about ready to get this game going here, guys. Atmosphere. Oxford brought a pretty good many folks.
Oh, great visiting crowd. The atmosphere here is electric. I tell you, this is the first varsity football game I've seen in a couple of years, and it's a great environment. Got the bands going, crowds.
And what's nice, we're right up here in the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
It makes it a little bit crazy. A little bit about Hartselle. Coach Brian Moore, this is his third season. Kind of give you some names to look for here. You got JT Blackwood, the quarterback. Actually, that was your quarterback that went down, okay? JT Blackwood, backup quarterback Noah Lee. Replaced him last week with a knee in the first half late. Threw a couple of scores, touchdown scores. Marcus Tapp Scott, that's a running back. Bryant, 13 carries. Fletcher, 20 carries. They're going to be probably a running football team.
Absolutely. And you know, Robert, just to touch on JT Blackwood, you hate it for that kid. This is his senior year. He played backup last year to a starting quarterback who ended up getting a scholarship to Arkansas as a pitcher. Big left-handed. You hate to see Blackwood go down like that on the side.
Yeah, and you know, Southside, back in our neck of the woods, they lost their quarterback first or second game of the season too. So this may change the dynamic of Hartselle's offense, but big, strong, physical team. Defense looks really strong. Shut out several opponents this year. That's going to be a big test for Oxford too. I'm thinking Hartselle's going to have a pretty.
Absolutely. Oxford just came through the victory line and they were ready to play.
Oxford in the white jerseys, gold pants, gold helmet. Hartselle, I guess you'd call that crimson.
I would call that crimson.
Yeah, I knew you knew exactly what color that was.
Absolutely.
Look at the players, Hartselle. Look at that. They've got, I mean, you're talking about they've lined them up and down the field, which Oxford, you know, they've got a good roster too. But look at that. That tells you what kind of football program they have here. Also, their kicker, too, is that number 86 there? Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, he's just kind of a prospect, too. Yeah, senior all-state kickers. That Crawford Lang, check that out. Crawford Lang, I was reading about him. He's been to several camps, and he's actually had some offers, too. Number 86. Is that?
He's not in the program.
Not in the program. Well, that ought to excuse us on these Hartselle numbers. We may not have all those correct here, guys. We'll do the best we can. And here we go, guys. Kick it off. Received on about the 10.
That's about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, Oxford will take over there, 1st and 10 on their own 26, 27-yard line.
We're like number 23, D.K. Wilson, on the return.
Good coverage by Hartselle on special teams there. Okay, Oxford's going to break out of here. We'll get to see what we go with here. Start the game. Got number 16, Mason Mims, quarterback.
Starting out in the shotgun, I like to see that.
Yeah. Hand off up the middle. Nothing much going there. Good defense by Hartselle there, by a game tackle there. Bring up second down. Second down about 8. You wonder if Oxford wants to establish a running game, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. They got a great running back in Jaden Thomas, and they, you know, if you can control the line of scrimmage and get a running game going, that really opens up a good pass game.
Second and 7.
Fumble on the play. Jaden Thomas recovered in the backfield.
Man brings up a third down now.
A long third down.
Puts Oxford in a tough situation. Third and long in your own territory. And yeah, I'm going to tell you what.
Third and
Hartselle got some big old guys on the D-line. So, third down and 12.
Let's see what the Yellow Jackets do here.
Well,
still in shot.
Early in the game. Plenty of time. Got his man. Little short thing as he's close. See,
pass completed.
Nice route run there. Nice play call.
That's number 1, Kamari Hampton. We mentioned him earlier.
Yeah, he's right across one target. Yes. Looking at 4th and about 1 here, and Oxford looks like they're going to have to punt. Really don't have a choice here.
It's early in the game.
Can't go far down here on 36 this early. I got a feeling this is going to be I'm not looking for a high-scoring game here, and I'm sure these coaches are probably thinking the same thing. Nice boot. By number 34 for Oxford. Gets Oxford bounce. Hartselle going to take over on 36. 1st and 10.
Kind of a flat first series.
Well, yeah, nothing to go crazy about for Oxford on that first series. 3 and out.
But you got to know that they have jitters. In this first series, they're playing away from home. They're playing in a big crowd here in Hartselle. The game last year could be on their mind. But now the first series behind them, they'll settle down and start playing.
Well, you got Hartselle now. They're looking at their lineup in a power type formation here. And they look really big up front. They're going in I'm not a formation expert, but that's like a power type. Not much up the middle. Bring up 2nd down and 9.
We talk about the size of these players, Roger, but, this is 6A football. This is big boy football we have.
Nice little pass out there. Got open.
That's really close first down.
Real close. Wait for the measurement here. Nice little roll out there by number 9, quarterback. Backup quarterback took over last week.
And I tell you what I like about that. That's a good, safe throw for the quarterback.
And he's had a full week to practice. 3rd and 1. Looks like he's going to get the first down there. Got enough push there.
Looks to be around the 48, 49-yard line.
First down for Hartselle. 8:47 going to first. We're nothing. Looks like for sure Hartselle is going to try to get this running game going. Establish a running game. Had to play, but overthrown. Nice little trickery there by Hartselle.
That's right.
But the trickery is not trickery unless it works. So
the play was there.
Yeah, the play was there, not executed well at all. And I'm going to tell you what, that was close to being a forward pass, too.
Yes.
Very close. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Hartselle Tigers. Maybe audible in there. Oxford giving them a look, changing it up a little bit. Oh, nice throw. Oh, boy, that was in his hands, guys.
It was.
Oxford catches the break there, and now puts Hartselle in a 3rd and 10.
You know, I know we've already said this. He's a backup quarterback, but he's not playing like a backup.
No, he's not. I'm telling you what, that kid's got a strong arm. And I'm telling you right now, Oxford's getting no pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure. That's going to have to change. Third and 10 here. Big play for Oxford's defense. Put number 6 in motion. Back pass. Complete, but he's going to fall short. Short of the first down. Well, it's good side leading the top of there, right? Short. All about 5 yards short. Good play on defense there. Good pursuit there. 4th and 4, and they're going to have to punt. It's not 4-down possession yet. Nice job by the Yellow Jackets there. Oh my, let's see here. What are we here? Oh my goodness, we are running a play. Kind of foolish there. They brought in a whole. Yeah, drawing them off sides.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. I thought. Yeah. Good snap. Punt away. Wobbly kick. Fair kick. Called for around the 10. Oxford is set up there. 1st and 10. 7:20 to go.
You know, Oxford almost blocked that. That would have been huge if they could have blocked that.
Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm talking. Is that better? We still got an echo.
Still an echo.
It's worse, yeah.
Echo.
Okay, guys, welcome back. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty here. I think we're having a little bit of echoing going on here. We'll try putting our mics out a little further there, see if that makes a difference. I mean, we talk loud anyway, so we'll go with it.
No, not us, Ron. We're not loud.
Yeah. Okay, so Oxford's looking at the second one. While we were away there, we had about a 9-yard rush up the middle. Got a penalty call here, looks like. Penalty on the play. Yeah, bear with us, guys. Sorry, we're trying to get everything here situated here. We're kind of up here in the stands and got wires going around everywhere, and I have no idea what we're doing. So yeah, give us 6:36 to go, second. And no, we had a penalty against Oxford. We're a little lost here. Let's get caught back up here. We was away and. Okay. All right, so we're looking at second down at about 9. So, not sure what the penalty was. Nice.
Oh, big hole.
Nice little juke. Nice run there. First down, Oxford Yellow Jackets. Move these chains here. Nice little hole up the middle. Nice job by the offensive line. Getting the little hole there. First and 10. And the Oxford 27, 6:02 to go in the first quarter. Nice throw down the middle there. Nice little pickup. Well, didn't get as much as I thought there. Second and 10. guess they did call that incomplete. I was wondering why the clock was stopped. So there we go. Second 10. The swing pass. Got some blockers.
Oh, go.
That's the cut. Nice cut. In the open. Nice run. Brought down on about the 44-yard line. In the Hartselle Tiger territory.
Got a Yellow Jacket down.
Nice play by the Oxford Yellow Jackets there.
Don't know who that is.
Was that number 1 on the carry?
Yeah, that was Kamari Hampton on the reception there, but got a jacket down back here on a
flare pass there. Excuse me. First down Oxford, 5:39 to go. Looks like we got a timeout here, probably.
Little injury timeout.
Yeah, injury timeout on the far side there. Nice play call there by Oxford.
And you can really see a difference in this series than the first series. Like they're starting to, you can kind of feel they're hitting their stride. They're starting to do the things that they do best.
Yeah, well, and settling in, seeing what look Hartselle's going to give them, okay? So they've had a couple of series. They've had time to look and see whatever. I look for Oxford to try to establish a good running game. And Oxford's physical. I mean, you can tell Hartselle's physical. But up front, Oxford can.
Well, what I like about Oxford is their balance. They got a great running back in Jaden Thomas. They got a great quarterback who can make the pass downfield. So, I mean, they're really a dual threat.
First and 10 Jackets, 44. In the shotgun. Back to pass, rolls out. Got a man.
Oh, just caught it outside.
Yeah,
great
outside.
catch.
Great throw, great catch.
That's number 9 with the catch. That's Nick Richardson.
Yeah, he's been a big target, I think, all year. So looking at second at 10. 5:24 to go in the first. Still no score. Oxford Yellow Jackets on the road. Hartselle, Alabama. Penalty
flag on the play.
Yeah. Holding. Now you can't keep shooting yourself in the foot, okay? You got a good drive going here. You don't need to be backing it up 10-yard penalties. It's going to back them up 10. And we're looking at second and 20. Yeah, I call the Lincoln games with some, and there have been a lot of holding calls in high school football this year. I don't know what's up with that.
We got second and 17 here at the 50. Oh, yeah. I think we got our echoing problem fixed.
I hope
there.
so. I think so. So let's go with it here, guys. Hope you can understand us. Well, you know what? They may not want to understand us. They may wish it was still echoing.
Right. For those that's listening and messaging in, the echoing may be a blessing.
A blessing in disguise that you don't have to listen to us two goofballs the whole night long. 4:54 to go.
Third and 7
Third
on the
and
40.
7, big play. Yellow Jackets. No score, first quarter. Oh, boy, Hartselle.
Run stuffed right up the middle.
Yeah, nothing but Hartselle, give them credit on that. They strictly just sniffed that out. I'm going to tell you, Jake, running up the middle is going to be tough sledding.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, this is not going
that
to be.
defensive front for Hartselle, they're impressive.
Big. They are huge, and right now – I mean, you know, we talk about it, and all coaches will tell you the game's won on the line of scrimmage. We're for sure going to be settled on the line of scrimmage tonight.
Absolutely.
Nice kick, nice punt. Fair catch called for. Hartselle will take over on their own 10, 1st and 10. 4:10 to go, first quarter. Nothing. Well, what do you think so far, Jake? What do you think about calling a football game?
Oh, man, this is great. Yeah, I mean, this is
Well, it's a great atmosphere. Friday night football in Alabama. We know, you know, everybody tries to say, oh, you got to go to Texas, you got to go to California, you got to go to Georgia.
No, there's nothing better than
Alabama.
football.
We'll show you how to play Friday night football.
You got the band here. I mean, it's a great atmosphere.
A little bit small hole there, and Hartselle gets a little bit out of that.
Yeah, it looked like he picked up about 4 or 5 yards on that play up the middle.
Oxford kind of jammed it up a little bit, but just couldn't get.
You know, and that running back did a great job there. We try to coach that with our youth program. Don't stop driving your feet. He was stopped at the line and ended up driving for a 3 to 4 yard gain.
Second force swing pass. Nice play by Oxford Yellow Jacket.
Broke up by number 7 there, Judd Sire.
Nice play there. Nice read by Judd there. Hartselle's lucky that wasn't a pick 6 there.
That's right.
Okay, 3rd and 4. Big play here. Oxford hold them here, maybe get some good field position.
You know, we've seen that play before, Roger, and I tell you, this Oxford defense, they're smart and they play smart, and they'll end up snuffing that out and turning that into a pick 6 if they keep that up.
Each team seems to be trying to find an identity right now. Another penalty here, so that's going to back them up 5 more, so we're going to be looking 3rd and 14.
But, you know, so far with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter, this is exactly what we expected. We expected a hard, physical ball game, low scoring.
After reading about Hartselle, I didn't know a whole lot about them. I mean, read a little bit about them. They've got, I think, three shutouts, I think, maybe.
Yes. Their only loss came to a powerhouse in Austin High School.
Yeah. Nice play there. Complete.
Real close to the first down with that one.
I'm going to tell you what, like you said, this backup quarterback, I would think there's a lot of high school football teams wish they had a backup like this kid.
You know, we're broadcasting the game, and I'm getting some updates on my phone here. Apparently, Brian Whitson thinks that the blessing was the echo, and we need to go back to that. So, yeah, I appreciate that, Brian.
Yeah.
Thanks for the encouragement.
Yeah. Y'all should have been like us, drove 2.5 hours, took time out of our day, and here we are bringing Oxford football to these guys.
That's right, absolutely.
And getting to hear a voice, too.
After a 2-hour ride up here, I had to do 20 minutes of yoga in the parking lot just so I could stretch my back.
Yeah, but how about Pizza Ed's, man? Pizza Ed.
Oh, my God. Hey.
Oh, my goodness. Guys, well, let's just watch the game, okay? We'll get back to Pizza Ed in a little bit. 2nd and 10 for Hartselle. 2:19 to go in the first. No score.
Looks like he's making some adjustments there.
They've been doing that on pretty much every play. Oxford throwing something at them. That play
That's right.
took way too long to develop there.
Yes.
Oxford is way too fast.
And I can't help but to think Oxford didn't set that up by ghosting that receiver, letting him get the ball, and then their speed just ate him up quickly.
That's true. Kind of baited him.
Yeah. 3rd and 3.
Big play here, 3rd and 3. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. We'll draw. Oh, man.
Oh, that's close.
Did not get
That's
it.
close.
I don't think he got it. It's going to be close, but
That Oxford line
They made pad. They got pad under pad.
Did you notice they had a 3-man front there?
You were a fat offensive lineman, right?
And defensive lineman.
Well, what did they tell you?
Absolutely.
Pad under pad.
Hey, low man wins always.
Pad under pad. Oxford got pad under pad. Good job by the Yellow Jackets D there. They're going to get in that
4 and 2. They're going to hot and shift back in the punt.
Wobbly kick, fair catch, 38-yard line. Oxford, good field position. 1:10 to go, first quarter. Right now, not a whole lot of offense on neither team, Jake.
But this is what I think of football. I don't personally like the basketball scores in a football game, what it's turned into. I like a grudge match.
It's nice to see two defenses, you know. We don't get to see that much, especially in the college play. It's like no such thing as
defense wins
anymore.
Championships. Don't forget that.
1st and 10 for the Jackets, 38 on their own 38, 1:10 to go, first quarter, no score. Nothing going there. Nothing going. Hartselle read that very well.
Yeah. Coming to the end of the first half, or first quarter here.
54 seconds, second 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Been kind of a sluggish first quarter. Two teams just kind of slugging it out. Second 9. Mims in the shotgun. Just not a big opening, a little small opening. That may bring us down to the end of the first quarter.
That's number 23, D.K. Wilson on that one.
Yeah, looks like Oxford's just going to let it play on down, run the quarter out, go to the end of the first quarter.
That's right, catch your breath, go to the second quarter.
Yeah.
Still 0-0.
Well, they may 6-point clock running, 4-point. They got it off. Little swing pass. Nice move. Not much. Not much. Just nowhere to go. Play never developed. That'll bring up 4th down, and Oxford's going to be forced to kick again.
You know, and that's one of those situations where you got to wonder, at this point, do you wish you'd have just let it run out, maybe regroup? And
it kind of seemed to be kind of rushed. I mean, you know, I'm not saying that it was, but seems like they kind of rushed that play a little bit. But that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 0-0. Two offenses trying to find their way here. Defense playing hard on both sides of the ball. Well, the Oxford Yellow Jacket band, they stay busy during the game.
They do. They sound great right here beside us.
They're right here beside us.
We're getting a front row show to their concert.
Yeah, yeah. Hartselle brings a very big crowd to their games. That's a nice crowd over there. But you could tell when we spent the day in the town. Okay, yeah, Pizza Ed. Okay, we got a minute.
Oh.
If you're in Hartselle, Alabama, and he's just opened one up in Guntersville too, he was rated like #1 pizza place in Alabama, right?
Yes,
by
AL.com.
I'm going to tell you, Mata's is great, y'all, but this is different, okay? Make sure you go.
The training that he went through was
Pizza Ed.
Yes,
man.
I'm telling you, it's worth the drive.
And you know what? Holler at Ed, too. Cool guy. Cool dude. We sat there and talked to him. He told us about his business. Oxford punt here. Fair catch called for around the 21 by Hartselle. But anyway, go check out Pizza Ed, man. It's a great place. Great food. Great atmosphere. Great guy.
Right here on Main Street in Hartselle.
Yeah.
Been here, I think he said 4 years. And
4.5 maybe, something like that. Yeah.
They just opened the Guntersville location about a month and a half ago.
About a month and a half ago, yeah. 11:54, just starting the second quarter here. No score, guys. Hartselle with the ball, 1st and 10. Slugfest, just like we thought. I got a feeling somebody's going to hit a big play here.
That's right. You know, that first quarter is really filling each other out, trying to see what you have, but not show too much.
Hand up the middle, not a whole lot of room. He gets 3 or 4, but like I said, it's been tough sledding up there. Both defenses holding their own for sure.
Yes.
I mean, Oxford's had a couple little decent run plays. Hartselle's had a couple of swing passes that maybe went for a few yards. Other than that, that's been about it. 2nd and 5. Hand up the middle. Oh, hit hard there. Big stick by, who is that, Jake? Looks like number 3.
Is that number 3 or 34?
34?
34, yeah.
34, 3-4.
That's Hudson Gilman.
3rd
He's
and 4.
a junior
Another big play
linebacker.
for Jacket defense. Audible. Changing the play. Hand off the middle. Oh, great pursuit.
Met by a swarm of Yellow Jackets in the
Oh, a
backfield.
swarm of them there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Great play there. There was 3 or 4 of those guys all over that, Jay.
Yes.
All over it.
You know, right there at the
20,
beginning,
number
it looked
20.
like there was a hole there.
3-4 was in there again. Oh, yeah. 3 and out again for Hartselle. I tell you now, liking this Oxford defense, Jake. Nice kick. Gonna let it bounce. Take a Hartselle bounce. Oxford will start out on their own 41, 1st and 10. 9:58 to go till halftime. Well, we just keep going back and forth of 3 and outs here, Jake.
It's a slugfest.
It's a slugfest. I mean, right now we're only talking probably, 4 or 5 first downs maybe?
That's
between
right.
both of them.
But, you know, we talked about this before the game kicked off, Roger. You know, both of these teams, albeit in different regions, but both are in very tough regions.
And honestly, 1st and 10, let's check this play out here. Hand off the middle. Maybe 3 or 4 tough yards there. Yeah, both regions are tough, and good chance these 2 football teams, they both have a good chance of going deep into the playoffs. I think they both know that too.
Oh, yes.
They're both really well coached, good-sized kids, well-disciplined, good athletes, and both with big traditions. 2nd 5 for the Yellow Jackets, 9:25 to go till half, no score. And off up the middle, just nothing going much up the middle. Little drive there, little
That's
push.
right.
Little
Earned
push
a tough 5 yards
That
there.
away. That's going to set up in the third and a very short, makeable yard. So, yeah, nice little push there by Oxford's O-line on there. 8:57 to go. Clock moving. No score. First half.
You know, when you pick up yardage like that, not only are you moving the chains consistently, but you're also eating that clock up. You really control
this
the game.
Fourth quarter, I was going to say this 4th quarter is rolling right along. Excuse me, not 4th quarter, 2nd quarter. I have no clue what I'm talking about the 4th quarter for.
Well, that's okay. We're winging it.
I'm not ready.
Hey, big opener right there.
Opening. Nice run. Offensive.
Who was that? That was Jaden Thomas, I believe, Roger.
Nice offensive. Nice work by the O-line there.
And he ran that ball with authority. When
Yes,
he got into
did.
the secondary, he was lowering his shoulders trying to
Oxford's
run
had
through it.
success on that play
Yes.
more than once, okay? Little hesitant type handoff,
That's
type,
right.
little misdirection type play, I guess.
Yes. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets on the Hartselle's 34-yard line.
A little miscommunication there by Mims and his receiver, number 2 there.
Number 2, he was the player that he got shook up a little bit earlier in the game. That's Jaden Lewis. Glad to see he's back in action.
Yeah, he's one of their big players. He's had some good games so far. Bring up 2nd and 10 here. I'm thinking Oxford's got to – they got to come out of this drive with some points.
Yeah.
It's time. Need a good one here. 2nd and 10, 8:03 to go. Nothing. First half. The swing pass out here, not much.
Oh,
nice move.
Roughing the passer back there.
Nice move. Did we have a flag?
Absolutely. They came in and hit Mims from behind after he threw the ball.
Got a flag.
Got roughing the passer.
Looks like. I missed that, Jake. Good call. Good catch on that. There we go. Personal foul. Boy, big break for the Yellow Jackets. Terrible play. Hartselle. That'll drive a coach crazy.
Well, it'll drive you crazy because what that shows you is they're starting to get frustrated. They're getting frustrated that they're playing their hearts out and they're making great defensive stops, but they can't get anything going on offense.
And they're getting whipped on this drive.
Yes.
Oxford's whipping them, okay? They took that ball, and they're just driving it down their throat, pushing them. They're pushing them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oxford's got to take care of business here, take it in and get 6 here.
Well, that helps. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Fresh set of downs.
Red zone. We don't have a red zone sponsor tonight. Since we're not doing sponsors, we'll say TV 24 Big O Network, Red Zone. A little razzle-dazzle here.
Oh,
got some room on the
Kamari
outside there. Got a penalty flag going to be.
Touchdown Yellow Jackets if it stands.
Yeah, he's already making the call.
Yeah, maybe blocking back or holding.
Blocking the back or holding. I can't see. The rest guys back to us. Holding, I do think. That'll back off.
Tough break for the Yellow Jackets.
Great play call. Great play call. And to be honest with you, holding penalty had nothing to do with it working.
No.
But it must have been pretty evident because there was 2 or 3 flags going flying.
Right.
So.
That's right.
So, well, that's going to back us up 10, puts us in a 2nd and 20.
Roger, the band's leaving us. Must be getting close to halftime. What is that, 7:34 in the first half?
7:34 to go, first half.
Rallying up in the end zone.
Yeah, I get to hear that Yellow Jacket band. Been a while since I've heard Victory, I think it is.
Yeah.
Champions is what it's called. Is that what it is?
I'm gonna leave you on that island by yourself. I'm not gonna commit.
You know what it is? The song they've been playing, the song that I had to listen to for 3 years in a row, a lot because they play it every time they score a touchdown.
Absolutely.
And I think they beat our brains in at sacks. Well, I think we did win one game. I think when I played. So yeah. Okay, here we go.
So what you're saying? They've perfected the song.
That's correct. 1st and 15. Look like we'll maybe get close to 5.
Yeah, about 5 yards. I think number 23 on the carry.
Clock ticking, 7:22 to go. First half. No score, guys.
Yeah, that's D.K. Wilson on the carry for the Jackets.
Bring up 2nd and 11. Big play call here. You want to set yourself, I would think, up in at least a makeable, which I think you're could be in 4-down territory or possibly even a field goal. I think I need just a good play call here, gain some good yards. Mills back, rush, got some room. Oh, nice
man,
play.
shoestring tackle there.
Nice play. 73 looks like, maybe 33. Nice play. 33, trustful. No, for Hartselle. Yeah, great play. I'm gonna tell you, they pursue well. Hartselle's
33,
defense.
that looks like Jake Haynes coming up from the linebacker position.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you, the heartbreaker about that is if he could have eluded that tackle, he had daylight in front of him.
Oh, it was 6, yeah. I'm going to bring up a 3rd and 12 here. Hartselle faithful getting on their feet over there. No, they know what a big down this is. Snap. Back. Plenty up. Closed up.
Oh, down with a sack.
Well, thought he had some time there at first, but it closed up quick. Number eight with that tackle. Hartselle really
number 8,
getting
Porter
a lot
Simmons.
of pursuit.
I tell you, Hartselle, they showed a lot of heart there. Jackets drove it down the field. They had that holding penalty that came back from
you're right.
called the
They could have
touchdown
held
back.
their head down, but they didn't. They kept their head
That's
up.
right.
Here we go, 4th and 18. Jackets going for it on the 28 of Hartselle. 5:27 to go. Back. Time. Got his man. Going to depend on
He didn't
the mark.
get it,
I
but
think he's
just
going
as
to
good
be
as a
short.
punt.
And I think he's a little short.
Yeah.
Nice throw. Nice catch. Plenty of time, but going to fall a little short. I guess we'll consider that kind of like a punt.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at Hartselle. They're starting on their own 10-yard line, 5:18 to go until half, and you're still looking at a nothing score, but that was a tough break for Oxford. They needed points on that drive.
Now, the question is, with this rally, the Hartselle offense, there's 5:18 left in the half, which is more than enough time to score. We really need the Jackets to button down here and do a 3-and-out.
1st and 10 from their own 10. Little swing pass. Not much. About maybe 5 yards. Bring up 2nd down. 5:11 to go until halftime. Clock will stop on that out-of-bounds play. Bring up 2nd and 5 for Hartselle. Nothing. 5:11 to go to halftime. Nice pass, swing pass. Hartselle look like they are content just to throw them little short outs, little quick passes, and pick up 4 or 5 yards. And
Well, it moves the chains.
It's moving the chains, yeah. Moving the chains. 1st and 10, 4:58 to go. Yeah, that's
really the MO of both offenses so far, is just nothing flashy. We're just going to line up and we're going to try to beat you.
Right. Well, that's a nice pass down the middle there. That's a nice play by Hartselle there. Plenty of time. Nice throw by your quarterback. 1st and 10 on their own 44, 4:42 to go. Clock running. Nothing score here in Hartselle, Alabama. Hartselle is definitely content letting the play clock run down.
Absolutely.
Trying to nothing go in there. Oxford all over that.
Yeah, swarm of Jackets bringing that ball carrier down.
So far, Hartselle's running game has been none. They have not established any running game at all.
Which is a shock, because with a backup quarterback, you really thought that their running game would be what would show out.
Right now, Oxford's just getting good pursuit.
Absolutely.
On the line, linebackers, DBs all over the place, and they're just not getting any. What we got here? We got a penalty? I believe we do. Or maybe, yeah.
Backing them up. I didn't see what the call was. I assume hold.
They're on the far side of the field giving the calls. It's kind of hard for us to hear you see what's going on.
We got old eyes. We can't see that far.
Yeah. 2nd and 8. 4:13. Clock running till half. Nope. Nothing score. Little screen.
Ate it up.
Nothing there. Great pursuit. Great pursuit by the Jackets there.
Absolutely. That was Christian Gibson and Judd Sire on the stop.
Yeah,
and
great
they read
coverage
that play
there.
great.
Brings up 3rd and 9. Another big 3rd down for this Oxford defense. 3:38 to go. Still a nothing tie till half. .324 and counting. 3rd and 9 for Hartselle. Big play for the Jackets D here. Plenty of time to throw. A little screen. Got nice play by the Oxford D there.
Absolutely. They closed in on that
flying. They are flying to the ball. Great job Swarm of Jackets there. Swarm of Jackets.
You know, the defense really played with a chip on their shoulder this series here. After not getting any points out of that deep drive.
Hartselle's defense, people were sold on those guys. Hey, Oxford's coming in here saying, hey, don't snooze on us either. Don't snooze on us. Punt formation for Hartselle, 239.
Judge Sire back for the punt.
Wobbly kick, fair catch called.
Looks to be
on
down
about the 22. Oxford set up shot there, first and 10, 2:30 to go.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's pretty easy to know what you do here. You have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. You want to drive down the field. I think just get points.
Absolutely. Two things. You want to get points and you don't want to give it to the opponent.
Right.
You know, worst thing that happens is you give it back to Hartselle.
Try to get a good drive down the field, get this clock moving. Nice
big
run.
hole.
That's been working.
Absolutely.
That's working. Those linemen.
That's DK Wilson again on the carry.
Yeah, linemen's creating that hole. He's giving them time to stay on their blocks. And then he's making his cut. Nice 10, 12-yard run. First and 10 for the Yellow Jackets on their own 40 with 2 minutes to go to half. 0-0 tie. Hand off. Nice little move. Hole kind of tightened up there pretty quick, though.
Yeah, still picked up 4 or 5 yards.
Well, looks like he'll pick up about 3, so going to bring up 2nd and 7. Clock ticking, 1:54 to go. Oxford has, 2 timeouts left, looks like?
3. They got all 3 of them,
yeah. All 3. Both teams actually has all 3.
That's right.
1:44 and ticking there. 2nd and 7. Up the middle, nice little hole. First down. Well, yeah, I believe that's first down Yellow Jackets. Well, that should move the chains. Clock stopped with 1:28. It'll stop until they get the chains set up.
Looks to be at the Hartselle 49-yard line.
Yeah, first and 10, 49. Clock back running again, 1:23. 0-0. Plenty of time.
Wide open.
Throw. He's gone, guys.
Touchdown Yellow Jackets.
Touchdown Yellow Jackets. No flags. No flags. Great pass by Mims. Great pass to Mims from Mims. Wide open down the field.
Look like number 2 on that. Am I right about that, Roger?
Get a little close here. We'll find out a little bit what number we got here. Number 9. Number 2.
Yeah, number 2, Jaden Lewis, yeah.
Yeah, let's give these kids credit. Let's try to get it right. Number 2. And who was that, Jake? Number 2 on that touchdown?
Yeah, number 2, Jaden Lewis.
Jaden Lewis, okay. Nice throw by Mims, too. Extra point coming. It's up. Kick is good. Oxford up. 7-0. 1:08 to go until halftime. Well, guess what?
That takes a lot of pressure off of you there.
It makes everybody feel good. It just made me feel good. I mean, that's what Oxford did exactly what you needed to do, okay? On down the road, 4 or 5 games from now, they're going to end up being in that situation again where they have to do that.
Absolutely.
Well, guess what? They just did it. This is against a top 10 football team.
That's right.
So that's why you play these non-region games.
It'll be interesting to see what Hartselle does receiving the ball with 1:08 left in the half.
And what are they? Yeah, they have not really been able to get anything going offensively. So,
no.
I mean,
what they have got going has been passes, which again, a backup quarterback. I mean, I'm impressed.
But it's the same passes though too. Those little screens and little quick outs. Oxford's all over that. I'm thinking they'll make adjustments at half. Kick off here. He's going to field that with no fair catch.
This
Up
be
to
down
about the 25. We'll set up first and 10. 1 minute and 3 seconds to go until the half. Oxford up 7-0. We're in Hartselle, Alabama, TV 24, big old network. Watch us on Facebook, YouTube, wherever else. I'm not sure where all it is.
Roku, Fire Stick.
Yeah, Roku, Fire Stick. I mean, you know, I'm old, so I don't know about any of that stuff. I watch it on cable vision. So, yeah. And you know what? There's a lot of other people like me, too. So, okay, here we go. 1:03 to go before half. Nice throw, nice catch.
Good pursuit.
Nice
first down.
Nice first down gain by
And it's
Hartselle.
the same pass that they've been
Same
throwing.
type throw we've been doing all night long. I don't think they're going to change a lot. You look, oh, here we go, 54 seconds, clock running, 1st and 10. Quick snap, got some time, pressure, throws it up. Looks like a little bit of interference there. Yeah, a little bit.
Did you see the pressure Keenan Britt put on that quarterback?
I did, yeah. Cameron Britt, that's a 10th grader.
Yes.
Yeah, but we know what
you know, he's a 10th grader and has several offers already.
Oh, yeah.
Auburn, Tennessee.
We know, and we know about his older brother. So
correct. I believe the quarterback felt that one.
I believe he did too, but that sets these guys up now after that penalty. 1st and 10 on Oxford's 48.
With 42 seconds.
42 seconds to go. Oxford's D, they got to strap it up here. You don't need. We don't need to drive down the field and have a lapse on defense. Nice. There we go. Nowhere there. Number 10 and number 3 looks like, I believe, both of them great. Yeah,
that's
10
and
3.
Yeah.
Two great plays. Yeah, 2 great plays by 2 good players.
That's right.
I love the pursuit of Oxford's defense. I haven't had a chance to catch them play
Number
this
3,
year.
that's Donovan Jones. He's a 12th grade defensive lineman.
Timeout here by Hartselle, 37 seconds to go. Oxford up by 7. 2nd and 13 for Hartselle. Hartselle just, I mean, neither team really. Oxford just now had a decent drive. Hartselle just has not had a drive yet. They've had a couple of these drives like they're what's going on now.
Right.
Make a first down.
Yeah.
Maybe make another first down, and then just all of a sudden.
It stalls.
Yeah, stalls. And similar that right there. I mean, they'll gain 10 yards to be 1st and 10 and then lose 3. You know, so that's kind of what's been going on for them. But that's created Oxford's defense.
Absolutely.
They're all over the place. So here we go. 2nd 13, 37 seconds. Oxford leading 7-0. Oxford's got 3 down. Not putting a lot of pressure. Going to roll out. Those finds his man.
Man, that's really close to the line of scrimmage there.
It was. That was a good play by him, though. Good play by the quarterback. Rolled out. Didn't have anything. Took his time. Let his guy come back to it. Didn't get a lot, though, really. You know? In fact, he didn't really get anything. So now you're looking at 3rd and 13. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, they call it incomplete. My bad. Can't see. Everybody knows that. They'll understand it. 3rd and 13, 29 seconds to go. Hartselle, big play by the Oxford D here.
On Hartselle's 49-yard line.
Yeah, 49, 3rd and 13. 3-man down for Oxford. Little pressure, rolls out, gets away, collapses, and there we go. Coverage
Number
sack.
3 with a big takedown there.
I believe Hartselle's going to be happy just to let this clock run on down. No.
Donovan Jones on that tackle, Roger.
Yeah, they're going to be okay just to let this thing run on down, go into halftime.
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to go into halftime with Oxford up 7-0. Good, great. Give this defense a hand, and these Yellow Jacket fans, they are shut out first half. They came to play, Jake.
They did.
They've hopped on 20 and 65 and made that 2-hour drive, and they came ready to play. Hartselle, I'd say they got to go in at half and figure some things out.
Well, we mentioned before the game how many shutouts Hartselle has had this year.
Right.
Well, they're on the other end of that now. They're being shut out at home.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see how they respond.
And they know they're playing a good football team, and they know that. So we're gonna chill out here for a little bit at halftime, guys. We know, hey, these bands are super duper important, and I know we have people tune in just to watch these bands. So we want to always make sure we give these guys their due time. So we're going to step away from here. Y'all are probably tired of hearing this anyway. We're going to give us a little something to drink, enjoy the band, and we'll be back right before the third quarter, okay? This is the TV24 Big O Network carrying you Oxford football. See y'all soon.
Can they do the trailer tomorrow?
And while they're retracting, like the official stand is up there too, and it just folds down in the road and stuff. And then,
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Baltimore City Schools That's believable too. Hey, look, like a damn idiot.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Superintendent Dr. Brian King, Principal Dr. Brad Cooper, Coach Brad Cooper here, halftime entertainment. With Hershey Heights and the Marching Band. Director of Bands is Mr. Randall Key, and Junior High Director is Mr. Ryan Nichols. Tonight, band will be playing a selection of their halftime show entitled That 70s Show. Please. And the field commanding drum major, Grace Mounts. We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Everybody's coming by at one time. Look, and I was thinking, look, all the other men I could say, I would have.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is Jake Pollard with board member Tommy Woodward with the Oxford Football for Youth. Just wanted to talk with him a little bit and let him explain kind of the history of the program. And, you know, in Oxford, they try to build that continuity. We try to get those kids in at 5 years old and just kind of go ahead and get them in that Oxford football mentality. So, Tommy, thanks for coming and joining us. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me, Jake. I'm with Oxford Football for Youth. We are in our second full year of having 3 levels, our third year overall. Oxford had gone without padded football for close to, I think, 6-7 years. So there was a gap there that, the kids didn't have an opportunity for padded football. So one of the things we wanted to do was bring that option back to the kids of Oxford in the surrounding area that would be eligible to play for Oxford. And one of the things that we try to promote is teaching the good fundamentals, teaching them a safe way of doing it, and getting them to have that passion for the game. As we know, those kids will feed into the middle school will feed into the JV into varsity, and eventually the kids that we've got in our program now will be up here on Friday nights, and we'll be watching them and celebrating them as we go.
Absolutely, Tommy. And, you know, if I'm doing my math correctly, second full year, so that puts us somewhere around the COVID year, that 2020,
That's right.
2021. And let me tell you, growing up playing football my whole life, football was a great mental health component. I mean,
Absolutely.
you know, you're having a bad week, you go outside and you hit somebody. I mean, this is an
That's right.
aggressive sport, but it's a fun sport. It builds
is.
a lot of camaraderie. You know, in my career now, telling my boys, I got a 7-year-old, I got a 9-year-old, and I tell them, you know, some of the things that I learned about perseverance and overcoming adversity, I learned on the football field with coaches yelling at me out there with my buddies. And I think it's great what you guys are doing with the program.
That's right. I mean, we see things even as early as yesterday. You see kids that are, you know, they're great kids, but they're trying to learn that little bit of aggressiveness, and they realize, hey, we can go run into each other and we can have some fun doing it, but we can also, you know, it builds a brotherhood with these kids. These kids have come pretty close all the way through the practices, started back, you know, July and August, and now into September and October. And these kids are really having a great time. And even, you know, you hear growing up, the kids in high school, don't forget somebody's always looking at you. Even the kids that are the older kids in our senior program, which is our 10, 11, 12-year-olds. They have kids that are 8, 9, and 5, 6, and 7 looking at them in a certain light. So it kind of gives them, something to look forward to, some mentorship there, and some camaraderie to where when these kids get together and they're playing on a Friday night, they've already got that basis there. And that's what we want to do. We want to be able to support our Oxford varsity program, Coach Adams and his vision. He's been very integral in this. Again, it's our second full year doing it. Basically got, started up from the ground up with Todd Pate and Scott Mims getting that going. So, we've got to credit those guys, give them, their shout out for that, because without them, we wouldn't have the bases that we have. So.
Absolutely. And, Tommy, I would be remiss if I didn't bring up, I grew up playing Oxford football, and I remember the Oxford-Anniston rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow, our boys are going out and they're playing Anniston at home.
That's right.
In Oxford. And
right.
We'd love to have a large crowd there to support
absolutely.
them.
Absolutely. That's one of those rivalries where you got people working together, at the depot, at different factories and stuff like that. They're working together, and you got dads saying, hey, my kid's on that team. My kid's going to, we're going to take some Anderson pride, and the Oxford guys now can have that rivalry, because that's not something we've had in the high school years in a long time, unfortunately. But you still get those regional matchups, those local Calhoun County matchups, and that's one that's been circled on both sides for a long time. So I definitely would encourage anybody, if you got anything to do tomorrow morning before the SEC games start. Alabama starts late, Auburn's 2:30. They got plenty of time to come out and support the kids. So y'all come out in Lamar Field tomorrow and come check out the sophomores, junior, and senior teams, and see if we can't bring home 3 wins for Oxford.
Absolutely. Well, Tommy, I appreciate your time during halftime here. I know it was a long drive up here for you, but I appreciate you coming by.
It was.
And
I
spending a little
appreciate you
time
having
with me.
Absolutely. Good. Thanks for having me, Jake.
Absolutely. See you soon.
All right.
Glad to have Tommy Woodard here with us tonight, talking about the youth football.
Absolutely. Tommy's a great guy. I've known him for many years. He's passionate about teaching the boys good fundamentals and making it fun, because, football is an aggressive sport. A lot of people call it barbaric, and I agree, but I grew up playing it, and I think it's a good balance between making it fun and discipline, especially at that young age.
And I think the thing that everybody doesn't realize, if they didn't play football, what it does for life lessons and that type thing. I mean, I know I used to always, when I'd be out there, it would be 98 degrees, sitting there, you're about to die, and your coach talking about how one day when you get a job and all that kind of good stuff. I can remember sitting there thinking, who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Right, or you're lying. You're crazy.
When you're 16, 17 years old, and you're about, you've already puked 2 or 3 times during practice, and he's sitting there talking about, when you get that job one day, how you're going to, and I'm sitting there going, but you know what? He was right. Okay?
Oh, absolutely.
He was right. And I mean, and many times in my lifetime, whether it be career job, career opportunity, family situation, or whatever, things that you learned in football, discipline, that type of thing comes back to help you in life. So, yeah.
Yes, I remember I was an 8th grader playing at Oxford under the legendary coach Sal Gardner. Sal Gardner is a household name in Oxford.
Right, oh, yeah, legendary.
And I remember him telling me that stuff about, son, you're going to face this one day.
Yeah.
And at the time, I told him one time, I said, Coach, I'm just trying to make it through practice today. I can't think about tomorrow, much less 20 years down the road.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of commitment by these kids and these coaches, man. They put in so much time. And honestly, it's to entertain us. You know what I'm saying? On Friday nights, college on Saturday, and it's crazy. It's getting so big. I mean, high school football. I mean, you're looking at 2 big 6A schools here. I mean, then you got all those powerhouse 7A schools that eventually is going to be your main schools. You're going to have super power schools, and
And you talk about that time commitment. I don't have boys playing varsity yet, so I don't know. I'm sure the varsity's been practicing and lifting weights year round. But my kids, the young kids, we've been practicing since July 10th. Think
Yeah,
about that
it's-
5, 6, 7, 8-year-old kid practicing. I mean, there's a huge commitment there
and
on the player and parent
it's
and coaches.
Absolutely. And the thing about it is then also these kids are very fortunate nowadays to have all the training they have too. I mean, can go to any camp they want, to learn new skills, that type of thing. Actually have trainers, baseball. I mean, my goodness, you've got those everywhere.
Right.
So, I mean, back years ago, kids didn't have that opportunity. But I think that's making these guys, honestly, you have a lot better athletes also. I mean,
Absolutely.
you have high school teams at the 5A, 6A, 7A level that's got 7, 8 really good football players, okay? You're used to it would be like 2 or 3 good football
Correct.
players. And we all know in high school football, you have athletes on the field, they can win games.
Yes. And you going back to the commitment from the city and the Board of Education. Talking to Dr. Brian Clayton today. I mean, the facilities that these two schools have. You and I, we got lost driving to the stadium when we ended up at the high school. It looked like a university.
Yeah, it really did.
Oxford's the same way. I mean,
Right.
the similarities in these two schools and
Yeah.
in these two communities is just.
And it's great to see. There's nothing better than going to watch a high school football game, and it doesn't matter from 1A all the way up. You can go to a little 1A stadium, Creek Bank, wherever, Ohatchee, and they not as many people, but it's still packed out. It's like
Absolutely.
tonight, TV24 game of the week is Pleasant Valley and Ragland. I have no idea what's going on in that game, but that's the place is going to be rocking. Pleasant Valley's 4-0.
That's right.
I mean, they've never been 4-0 ever, so exciting things. Okay, now let's talk about this ball game. We got the second half fixing to start here. Oxford up 7-0. Got the good drive to get the touchdown late to go ahead.
That's right. Stop Hartselle.
I
there
think the
with
big
clock
thing
running.
right now that we can talk about is Oxford's defense. They have really been strong tonight. We don't have a statistician. What do you call it? Whatever.
Yeah, statistician.
So we don't know how many first downs and that kind of good stuff. But
Not many.
There wasn't many.
That's
right?
correct.
We do it the red.
I can count
Yeah,
that
the
high.
redneck way is there wasn't many. Okay,
That's right,
so
absolutely.
we do know that.
The Yellow Jackets are flying all over the ball. They're playing loose. Again, right before half,
They look really good.
they're swapping punch for punch.
Yeah, their offense has been a little sluggish, but they've had some good plays, and then that last drive was a good drive. They had the other good drive, though, and shot themselves in the foot
Absolutely.
with a penalty. So they've actually had a couple of good drives. So right now, Oxford is winning the football game. They're winning 7-0.
You take
plus
that
they're
penalty
winning.
away, and it's 14-0,
Yeah.
and it's a completely different conversation.
Yeah, Oxford's played well.
That's right.
They've controlled this football team. As of right now, you just haven't felt that Hartselle's been in it ever. I mean, even
Right.
though it was 0-0, you just kind of knew. I told you a big play, probably. Oxford got the big pass play. It may change second half, but first half seemed to be all Oxford.
I'm curious to see what the Oxford defense, what adjustments they made at halftime to stop that little swing pass, because that's really been the success
Really
that
all they
Hartselle's
did.
had.
Well, what I'm anxious to see is Hartselle going to get any kind of offense going? I mean, because as of right now, they have just not had much. I think this is a key drive for them.
Absolutely.
Right off the bat here, they need to probably set the pace, at least showing, hey, we can move the football.
That's right. So starting the second half, we got the Oxford Yellow Jackets kicking off to the Hartselle Tigers here any moment.
Big crowd.
And, as a ball player, I remember coming out starting that second half, halftime's kind of a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because you get to catch your breath and relax a little bit, but it's a curse because now you got to find that groove again. You got to loosen back up.
Yeah.
You're stiff. I saw a guy stretching earlier. You wonder if cramping's taking, if that's starting
Cooler
to take
night,
place.
so that helps.
Absolutely.
Cooler night. Here we go. We're ready to go. Get this third quarter going.
Here we go.
Kicks away. Fielded on about the 10. Nice little hole.
Oh,
And still going. Look at
Driving
this.
the feet.
Driving the pile. Look at this. Look at this. Wow.
wow. Number 3 for Hartselle just took
Well,
it to
that
midfield.
just got those guys going. So they're going to start on the 50 for their opening drive.
And that looks like Ree Fletcher.
Oh, tough running by number 3.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Hard running. Had a little help from his friends pushing him along, but.
That's right.
Okay, they're going to set up on the 50 here, 1st and 10. See what they come out in here. Seems like not much of a different look there. Little outside run, little bit of room. Little room, not a lot.
What was that, number 6 for
Number
Hartselle?
6, yeah. I don't know that I've seen gain of about 4. Bring up 2nd and 6.
That's Lincoln Bryant there.
Yeah, I don't remember him carrying one in the first half.
That's
He
right.
may have, but they try. He looks like he's pretty fast. They're trying to get him around that end. 2nd and 6.
Oh, ate up in the back.
Over that.
Yeah. By a
Fake.
host of Yellow Jackets. Look like it
Quarterback
was led.
faked it to the running back, and he did not have anywhere to go. Going to bring up 3rd and about 7.
Led by number 3 there, Donovan Jones.
Oxford just swarming the ball still. 3rd and 7. Big stand by the D here. See if we can get the football back. 11-13 clock running, 3rd quarter. Back, a little pressure. And
intercepted.
Picked off. Number 7,
Judd Sire.
Nice
Big
play.
interception there.
Big pick there. Big pick. Read the quarterback's eyes. Made that move. Great play
Textbook
by Judd
interception.
Sire, number 7. Great play. Sets Oxford up on the.
You know,
on their
we
own.
said in the first half, if they keep doing that rollout pass like they just did, they're
Yeah.
eventually going to jump that and make an
Well,
interception.
right. I mean, when you keep running it over and over and
That's
over,
right.
well, you know what? And you know what? Oxford had been on top of it earlier. They just missed one pick 6.
That's right.
Remember, I made
Absolutely.
a comment that, hey, that could have been a pick 6. So, big play by Judd Sire. Big defensive play. Sets the Jackets up on their own 40, 1st and 10. 11:03 to go, 3rd quarter. 7-0. Yellow Jackets. Nice little hole. 10 yards.
Good run
10
by Jaden
yards.
Thomas
Nice
there.
run. Oxford's old line's opening up some holes.
Absolutely.
They started finding something that worked in that 2nd quarter.
That's
okay?
right. Just running
And
between the
they're
tackles.
they're staying with it. Yeah, they're finding something that's working. Those offensive linemen are clicking right now.
Oh, got an empty backfield here for Mims.
3 down linemen for Hartselle. They look like to be bringing pressure back off of it a little bit. They're bringing the pressure. And that
The pressure got to him that
pressure
time.
got to him. Yeah, they brought the pressure then.
That's right. Play was there.
Yeah, they haven't been pressuring much tonight. Mims has had plenty of time to throw. Look at
That's
the
one of
second-
few mistakes he's made all night.
Well, yeah, and he just didn't have time.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
Hey, when you get them big guys right in your face, it makes you want to unload that football.
And, you
in
know,
a hurry.
Hartselle may realize, hey, we got to start doing this. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Nice hole.
Big hole.
Plenty of space. Nice run. 23,
That's
I do
DK
believe.
Wilson. You know, he had a big first half.
He
Roger.
yep. Nice run. Set Oxford up. Are we inside? Oh, yeah, we're in the red zone, I do believe.
Yeah, I think
Are
we're
we?
at
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, not quite.
23.
Close. Set Oxford up 1st and 10 on about the 23, looks like.
Yeah.
Back to pass. Plenty of time. Oh. Nice.
Oh,
we got
wow.
nice
Great
gain.
play.
Whoa.
That was close.
That was scary.
Yeah.
That's what happened to them just a little bit ago.
You know, that's a risk versus reward play right there. as
And
far
look,
as
we got 8 yards.
Yeah.
How about that?
That could have very easily been bad, though.
Now we're in the red zone. 2nd and 2. 10-20 to go. Little fake. Hand off. Looking for room. Got a little room there. Looks like should get
Look
the
at-
first. Look at this. A little extra effort. Definitely got it the first down.
Absolutely.
Nice
That's what I love
hard
about
running.
these Oxford running backs. They lower their shoulder
Nice
and try to run
hard
through.
running. Nice job there. Kept them legs moving. 1st and 10, Oxford Yellow Jackets. On the 10:01 and clicking to go in the third quarter. Oxford up 7-0.
Got Jaden Thomas right side of Mims there.
Yeah, Mims takes the snap. Pressure.
Oh,
Pocket collapses. Sack by big number 95 there, looks like, for the Hartselle Tigers. Just,
that's right, Andrew Carroll.
just penetration there. Just absolutely just whipped his man. Just
Yep.
whipped him. I watched it. Just watched him when he did it. He just whipped his man and made the play. Love watching those offensive linemen sometimes. We didn't want to watch that, though. 2nd and 16 for the Jackets. Nice
Big
hole.
hole.
Nice hole. Okay, Jake, you could have run through that.
Could have walked
I
through
seen that hole.
You know what that is?
Did you
That's
see
making
that
up.
hole?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
That's making up for the previous play. You know, you can't help but think
Third
if Mims
and-
didn't call him out in the huddle and say, hey,
Third and
your way
one.
again.
3rd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets. Mims pass. Looks to touchdown. Looks to be touchdown. Yellow Jackets.
Was that Kamari Hampton?
I do think so. Make sure number 1.
Yeah, that's Kamari Hampton.
Yeah, okay. That's right. Let's make sure we get these kids' names. Good job. Great throw by Mims. Great play call.
Absolutely.
Great play call. Oxford takes a 13-0 lead with a PAT coming. 8:35 to go in the third. What's our kicker's name, Jake? We got to make sure we make rank
What number is that, Roger?
98, I think. 98. Nice kick.
Ray Barrera.
All right, 14-0. Yeah, we want to make sure we get the kicker's name going there. Nice drive by the Yellow Jackets. Hey, I want to give a shout out to that O-line.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they're opening up some holes for these guys. Nice holes, okay? When you start seeing holes open up like that one just open up,
Absolutely.
Coach Tapley, he's over there loving that. Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah, he's loving that.
Here's that song you've heard so often,
Yeah, that's
Roger.
the song that I heard a lot my 3 years at Sachs High School.
You know, let me tell you, we've seen an offensive series, we've seen a defensive series. I'd love to know what they said in that locker room at halftime because these boys have come out and they're playing with fire.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, I haven't seen Oxford play this year. I knew they had a good football team. Talked to Coach Adams one night after one of the games at the TV station, and yeah, I knew they had a lot of good athletes. I knew they had guys with a lot of D1 offers, but they're really good. They're a solid football team. They're very disciplined. They play hard and well coached. Right now, nice, everything good for the Oxford Yellow Jackets in Hartselle, Alabama.
Absolutely.
8:35 to go. Hartselle to receive. 14-0 Jackets, third quarter. Nice kick. Fielded on about the 5. Nice pursuit. Breaks the tackle. Another tackle. Got some room. Gets
Got
up
it up
past
to
the
about the
36.
37, yeah.
Nice run back by Hartselle. That'll set them up 1st and 10 with 8:28 to go.
You know, one of the things that's impressive about this Oxford team is their confidence. Even when it was 0-0 for that first quarter and most of the second quarter, they didn't look frustrated. They
No.
looked cool, calm. They knew exactly where they were at in the game.
Right. Well, and you can tell.
And that's coaching.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You can tell they've made great adjustments. They found out what's working for them. They're going with that. Okay, let's see. Hartselle 1st and 10, 8:28 to go. Setting up on the 38-yard line. Snap. Handoff up the middle. Nice little run there. Nice 15-yard run on first down by Hartselle Tigers. We've had some pushing around by the O-line on both sides.
Yeah. I think that was Rye Fletcher carrying the ball for the Tigers that time.
Nice run. by that young man. 1st and 10. Hartselle
I
Tigers.
think that, yeah, there's
Hey,
a
we got a
flag on the
looks
play.
like we're gonna have. Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
it's face mask.
Oh my goodness. Personal. No,
Wow.
no, it's 5 yards. So it must have been. I missed the call there.
Yeah, I think it was accidental face mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Incidental. Okay, it's 5-yarder. Okay.
Incidental, accidental,
It's all the same.
That's right.
8:12 to go. Clock running. 1st and 10 from the 40. Nice little hole there.
That was a formation we hadn't seen out of Hartselle. That time they've been playing in shotgun.
And they found a little running play. Looks like
They
here
have.
that's kind of working a little bit for them. I think it's worked for them a little bit earlier in the game, but it looks like they're going to it a little more right now. Nice little drive by Hartselle, which they know they've got to have a drive for a touchdown. 2nd and 7. Handoff. Nice pursuit by the Jackets. She breaks the tackle, though. In the open field. Nice run by number 3 there to about the 25, 24
Yeah, that's that
yard
Ralph
line.
Fletcher. He's a ball carrier, Roger.
Yeah, that little old yeah. I'll tell you what, they running them backs in, too. Look at there. They shuffling them in.
Yeah.
1st and 10. 25-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Hartselle trying to push this one in, get within a touchdown. Not much there. Not much there. A little right off right tackle.
It's number 6, Lincoln Bryan on that carry.
Nice pursuit by the
I
Yellow
tell you, the
Jackets
defensive
there.
line better button up because they're running it to them. They're taking it to them right now.
Yeah, they're right now. Hartselle's getting pad under pad, and Hartselle's got a big offensive line. It seems so far Oxford's kind of outquicked them most of the night.
Yeah.
2nd and 7. 7 minutes to go. 3rd quarter. 14-0 Oxford Yellow Jackets. Snap and off. Fake up. Nice defensive play by
Flag on the play. Oh,
no.
my God.
Late flag. Oh, come
the
on.
ball's uncatchable.
Yeah,
That's got to be pass interference, but the ball was uncatchable.
but called from way over on the
Yeah.
other side of the field, man. I mean, but maybe it was holding somewhere. What's the call? Okay, so yeah, Oxford's trying to say, coach is trying to say the ball was tipped, and that may be what they're discussing now. If that's the case, that one will get wiped out if they're calling
Yeah.
interference. I believe they're going to call it off. Looks like they may have wiped it off, maybe. No. Yeah, no, they're walking it off. Yeah, they're right there. Yeah, they're going to mark it off. Pass interference, it looks like, against Jackets.
That's a tough call. Questionable call.
That's definitely a questionable call there. Yeah. And especially coaches thinking it was tipped too. And I think it was questionable even the call too.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely,
it didn't look
yeah.
to me
Yeah.
like there was
Tipped,
a whole
tipped
lot
or
of.
not tipped, it was uncatchable.
And the flag come in way late, way over on the other side.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Nice.
Good stuff up the
Nice
middle.
job by the D.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen now. They're going to get mad about that call. That's what
Maybe that's what they needed to wake them up.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
come on.
this series, they seem like they're playing shell shocked. You know.
Well, that can happen sometimes when you take a 14-0 lead.
Yeah.
You can get a little lax.
I can
okay?
assure you, with this Hartselle football team, now's not the time to get relaxed.
Well, that's right. Yeah, exactly. 2nd and 9. Looks like a little movement or motion there by Hartselle. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Bring up 3rd. Been a few penalties, Jake. Not a ton of penalties.
Not until this second half.
Yeah, a few more this half, but like I said, I've watched a few games this year were a whole lot more than this. So, second 14 for Hartselle, 6:17 to go. Big play here. Big play. I think they've got to have a productive, positive play here. The pressure. Oh, yeah.
Ate it up.
Pursuit.
Good play by the Jackets there.
Pursuit. That's number 20. Can't tell. 20?
Yeah,
number 20. Nice play. Oxford Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that's Desmond Whitson.
Nice play by Desmond. Third down and 11 for the Hartselle Tigers.
Big third down here, but you got to think we're
It's fourth down.
Yeah.
It's 4 down territory, but still,
Absolutely.
you shut them right here, no yards. Fake. Time. Open.
Oh, intercepted by the
Intercepted
Jackets.
by the Jackets. No
Way to
flag.
answer.
Big play there.
Way to answer with the Jackets lead.
Receiver was open. Ball hung up. What do we got? We do have a flag. I'm sorry. We have a flag. It's against Oxford. Of course you do. I didn't.
I
see,
can't.
I didn't see. I don't
I
know.
watched to make sure that the lineman didn't hit the quarterback after the pass.
He's cut roughing the passer.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't see it, so I don't know. I got caught up in watching the play, and I mean, you'd think roughing the passer. I mean, I didn't.
I don't know. I mean, this is
3rd and 11 just turned into 3rd and 4. Yeah, 3rd and 4. Still a big play.
very big play.
Oxford faithful. Y'all need to get on your feet here, guys. Big third down. Big third down play here,
Third
guys.
and 3 on the 8th.
3rd and 3. Up 14-0. 5:36 to go in the third. Oxford trying to come up with a good stand, defensive stand here. Quarterback draw. Looks like he's going to have his first down. Did he get in the score?
Touchdown.
And he did. Touchdown. Springville has a nice drive. Takes it in for 6, answering Oxford's last score. Did what they had to do, Jake.
They did. You know, if you're an Oxford Yellow Jacket right now, you just got to question that roughing the passer call. I mean, what a four-time call. I mean,
Absolutely, that and the interference call. I mean, we don't know. It's
hey, look, I don't want the refs' jobs. Those guys, I mean,
I
they
know.
make very little money, and
Right.
they take a lot of lip.
yeah, and so I'm not. We won't get into that, but I get it. It hurt. 14-7 with the PAT there. 5:31 to go in the third. That's a football game.
Absolutely.
I didn't think that Oxford was going to blow it away, and I didn't think Hartselle was going to blow it away. So, yeah, we're right here where I figured we'd be. 14-7, and you still got to call this pretty much a defensive football game.
Yes.
Great drive by Hartselle. Did you notice that they mixed in several of those plays that had worked well for them all night?
And they ran the ball more.
Yeah,
I mean,
they did. They did. They just flat out just said, okay, we fixed to start running the football, and they did. They whipped Oxford. They drove down the field. They put a whip on that drive. Well, you know what? It's time for us to get the ball.
That's right.
Keep this thing rolling. Keep the momentum
See
going.
how Oxford responds after that score.
Right. Short kick. Fair catch called for on about the 34 of Oxford.
Judge Sire with the catch.
Fair
there.
catch. Oxford has set up a 1st and 10. Third quarter, 14-7. Oxford leading. We're here in Hartselle, Alabama. People that's kind of coming in and out joining us. Some of y'all guys used to watching this Oxford broadcast each week. Sometimes I'm not sure we have announcers, but this week we had 2 guys claiming to be announcers. That's about it, right, Jake?
Well, you know, I checked my phone during halftime, and I actually had a text from ESPN. They're wanting me to fly out to game day tomorrow.
Okay, Oxford sets up. Nice hole up the middle.
Oh, big hole.
Nice
for
12-yard
David
gain.
Thomas.
I'm telling you, this offensive line for Oxford, hey, give them some love. I'm telling you, they're opening up some good holes.
Number 94 for Hartselle coming off the field. Looks like he might have tweaked his ankle.
First down 10 for Oxford on their own 47. 5:24 to go in the third. Got a timeout here, injury timeout, far side. $5:24 to go, 14-7. Jake, I believe it's just going to come down to grinding out the football, who grinds it out. No turnovers.
That's right. Who wants it more?
And no turnovers.
Yeah.
A turnover can be a key deal, too, in this game, okay? 14-7, yeah, it's. I think it's a big drive for Oxford. I just think they need to keep the tempo going, stay ahead, let them be chasing, you know?
That's right.
Let's take this ball down the field and score. 1st and 10. On their own 47. Hand off. Nice little run over here. Well, a couple yards. Had a little hole kind of sealed up pretty quick there. Number 98, looks like, for Hartselle. Big D lineman making that tackle.
Yeah, it's Eli King for Hartselle in on
Second
that
7. 4:58 and ticking on the clock.
Oh.
Oxford drew them off there.
Also number
Yeah,
95,
Hartselle
Eli
jumped.
King.
Yeah, that worked perfectly. Nice job by the quarterback there, and the cadence got him to jump.
Everybody loves a free 5 yards, right?
Yeah, it's going to set up 2nd and 3. Puts Oxford in a good situation there. Oxford milking that clock, too. No use in getting in a hurry with a 7-point lead. 2nd and 3. From the 46. Handoff up the middle. Nowhere to go. Nothing there on that. Going to put them in third and 3.
Jaden Thomas brought down by number 9, Noah Lee. That's the quarterback,
Yes,
Roger.
yes. He plays both ways.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he does. I think he plays like DB or something. Yeah. We remember he was the backup.
He was, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, big play for the Jackets here, 3rd and 3. 3 minutes and counting on the clock. Handoff up the middle. Nothing being. Oh, look at this. Second effort. Great job.
That's right. First down, Oxford.
54 and number 77 down there blocking still. 7-8 yards down. That shows you got something working there when your lineman's blocking somebody 5 yards down the field.
That's right.
First down 10 by the Jackets. Nice drive going here.
You know, and it's that second effort that makes the difference.
Running hard. Clock ticking, 3:34. Heading off up the middle. Nice 3 or 4 yards. 2 or 3 yards. Oxford keeping that ball on the ground. Clock running, 3:21. 2nd 7. Band's got that music. That's that music when you sitting there and driving in the second half.
That's right.
That gives you that little bitty kind of beat to where you kind of thump a little bit.
That's right.
2nd 7 for the Jackets. Nice play.
Big hole.
Breaks the tackle. It could be
Big
caught.
race to the end zone.
Looks like he's out of maybe stepped
he got out at the
4 or the 3. No flags. How about that? You're talking about second effort?
That's right.
How about that second effort? Great run by that young man. Who was that, Jake? 23. 2-3. Number 2-3 on the carry. Tough, hard run.
I believe that's DK. Yeah, it's DK Wilson.
I thought so,
Yeah,
yeah.
big
I
contributor
can't-
for Oxford tonight.
First and goal, 2:40 to go. Oh, stood him up there on the line of scrimmage there. Didn't get much there. Oh. Uh-oh. Nope, they threw a flag. There was some pushing going on and
little
shoving.
pushing and shoving.
Yeah. And I'm not sure who they called it on. They were trying – Oxford's trying to get some of their guys out of that stuff. I don't know. It was just some yapping and pushing.
Well, in a close game like this, Roger,
It's gonna happen.
chippy.
But here's the thing: it's gonna hurt either team. You can't.
That's right.
You can't do that. You know, I mean, it's not gonna hurt Hartselle as bad because it'll be half the distance. If it's Oxford, I mean, you know, you're looking at 15, and you know, it could be offsetting. I don't.
That's what you hope for.
Yeah,
I mean, let
looking
the kid.
by, I didn't see any of the stripes real close to where it was going on.
Right.
To hear anything. Yeah, I think we're going to be offsetting too. So we'll just replay the down. But you're right, emotion's going to get going in this game. You know, I mean.
That's right.
Yeah. It's a big football game. And you can feel it. You can tell it's a big football game. Second goal, Oxford Yellow Jackets. Hand off with the middle. Not quite. I don't.
Touchdown,
Yes,
Yellow
they got
Jackets.
in.
Jaden Thomas.
That was extra effort there, too.
Absolutely.
Boy, he had to push his way on in there.
But that's what these backs all
Oxford-
night are lowering their shoulders and running over the
Oxford
defender.
did exactly what we needed to do.
Yes.
Drove down the field. And we've got
Another flag on
we've
it.
got a flag going on. I'm afraid it may be maybe a little chirping going on again.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not positive, but I believe it may be.
You know, they may be trying to make up for the lack of flags in the first half. So they got a quota to play tonight.
Well, they're going to, let's see what the call is. It's personal foul against Oxford. Personal foul against
Well,
against
look like
Hartselle.
both.
So they're
yeah.
trying, offsetting again. They're trying to keep it under control. It's just chirping away, you know.
Yeah. You know, after a while, if there's not really any contact and it's just running your mouth, let the kids play, you know.
Well, what's happening is, man, like I said, Oxford's kind of making a statement here late in the game. They're kind of taking over a little bit, you know, and, you know, probably they're getting a little cocky.
Well, and how much of this is boiling over from last year? You know, Hartselle beat 69-21 last year.
I mean, you know, so you're on the road. You're coming up beating a top 10 football team, and you're up 20-7. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Well, you know, you're probably strutting around a little bit out there. And then, you know, Hartselle down there all down, you know, not maybe down and out, but heck, they just drove the whole field on them.
That's right.
Yeah, so, But, I mean, it's okay, but.
Having a lot of discussion about what's going on.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, Oxford's got to feel good about this, though. Kick the extra point. Be up 14, 2 minutes to go in the third. And it's Oxford has won the football game on the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
They have whipped Hartselle all night long, especially, well, starting from about the second quarter on. Oxford's looked really sharp on offense.
Well, there comes a time where you just start wearing them down, you know.
Defensively, they've looked really good. And, yeah, I think that's probably starting to happen.
I mean, you're late in the third quarter. You're at home. You're now down 2 touchdowns. I mean, it starts taking a toll on you mentally.
Well, and Oxford's had the ball a lot, so Hartselle's defense has been on the field. We finally got it figured out. We're going to kick this extra point here. Make it 21-7. Kick is up.
Kick is good.
Kick is good. Oxford takes a 2-touchdown lead.
Again, that's
21-7.
Ray Barrera as our kicker for the extra point. Yeah.
21-7, Yellow Jackets. 2:16 to go in the third. There's your song. Victory.
Champions.
I call it victory. I know it's champions, but I see it always seems like victory to me.
Hey, every time you hear this song, I notice you break out in a sweat. It's
I
like,
do,
yeah.
I do. I break out of the sweat. But remember now, I got to listen to it for 3 years as a fan. Remember, I mean,
That's true.
keep in mind, I got to watch them for 3
So
years.
you've
with
experienced
my son
both
play.
sides. You've experienced from both sides.
I have.
Tired
I
of
have.
hearing it and love to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty lucky, really. Okay, 21-7 Yellow Jackets lining up to kickoff. They did assess some kind of penalty on the kickoff because they are kicking on Hartselle's 45. So I'm taking that last penalty did go against Hartselle. So the Oxford kicking off from the Hartselle 45 and through the end zone, which you could have did that from there, Jake, from the 45.
I believe so.
So 21-7, Hartselle is set up on their own 20. 2:16 to go. Yellow Jackets.
So we're back to a 14-point lead.
Yeah, and last time they
Just moved down
spread
the
it right
field,
on
yeah.
down, right on down. Had a good drive. And they're going to have to give a little bit more sense of urgency, though.
Absolutely.
You're looking,
We're late in the third quarter.
you're looking at
And you're playing a tough Oxford defense.
right quarterback draw, nothing
Stuff,
doing.
yeah. By a host of Jack. I
Now
mean,
I'm going to tell you what. They haven't gotten hardly anything up the middle tonight
no.
at all.
I've not seen all the competitions, but that has to be one of the better defensive line in the state.
Oxford?
Yes.
Oxford's tough. They are really good. 2nd and 11. They look good. Oh,
Got the
pocket
quarterback
just
sack.
collapsed. Oh,
Who
yeah.
was that? Number 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah.
That's
Just-
Donovan Jones. You know, he's been in the backfield
Oh,
all night. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think I've seen his number a few times running around back there. Bring up 3rd and 14 for Hartselle. 124 and clicking into 3rd.
I think we're developing some fans, Roger.
Third and 14. Big play here for the Jacket D. Back to pass. Pressure. Looking downfield.
Oh,
Incomplete.
incomplete pass.
Nice coverage
good.
by the Jackets.
Great pressure by the Jackets.
Yeah, got him on the move. That'll bring up 4th and 14 for Hartselle. Gonna have to punt the ball away. I should hope. I mean, there we go. Yeah. Nice 3 and out by the Yellow Jacket defense. I'm gonna tell you, man. Heads up. This Yellow Jacket defense, they're good. I mean,
They came on a mission.
some of y'all, oh, what a great punt. Rising back. Fields is about to 35, nowhere to go. Yeah, like I said, maybe some of these Oxford fans just watch these guys this year. Maybe after the game they can come tell me, hey, we've watched them. They're good. Watch this. But honestly, they have a really good defense. Really good defense. Yeah, impressed with their D. Offense, very consistent. Hadn't had to do a lot tonight, really. They've just kind of just run the football. Had a couple of passes here and there. Just hadn't had to do much. They've set the pace and
Very confident game plan.
Yeah,
I mean, they have shown no signs of
I
stress
agree.
all
It's
night.
really been, and honestly, hardly any penalties on offense. They haven't jumped off sides. It's just been a really well played game, offensively and defensively. 1st and 10, hand off up the middle. Not much going there. 40 seconds. Oxford's going to run this football to the end of the 3rd quarter. They're going to melt that play clock all the way down. I don't know. It's right there close.
It's going to be close,
Yeah, very, very close, like within a half a second maybe.
Yeah.
So they're going to get a playoff for the second 8. Mills back. Time to pass. Ooh. Had him open, just a little overthrow. Bring up 3rd and 8. Got to stop the clock with 12 seconds to go. 21-7 Yellow Jackets. Trying to put this one away, Jake.
Yep.
Drive here, just about do it. Big 3rd and 8.
Looks like false start there by the Yellow Jackets.
False start, yeah. I just talked about how we haven't had any penalties.
Yeah. I believe that's the first penalty of the night on the offense.
I mean, honestly, they have not had many. That's going to put them in a 3rd and 13. Third and 13 for the Jackets. Mims, your quarterback.
Maury Hampton in motion.
Fake. Throw up middle. Going to be about 5 yards short, looks like. Bring up 4th and 5. That's going to probably run the, clock stops with 2.6. Got a penalty. We got a holding. Holding against the Jackets.
I tell you, Roger, this has been the longest 27 seconds I've ever experienced.
We'll see sloppy football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jumped off sides. Now penalty. So that's what you don't want to see start happening. Okay.
And there's no need in it. You're leading the game.
Right.
Yeah. Get out of the 3rd quarter, go into the 4th.
Stay focused, because that's all that is. That's getting lax. That's
getting tired.
Well, that's also knowing you got a 14-point lead to go, and you fix start the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
So that's what that is, and being tired and maybe getting off the ball a little slower, and you end up missing your block, and you end up trying to grab.
That's right.
That's what happens, but that's discipline. That's you got to discipline yourself. Your coaches tell you, you know what you're supposed to do.
You got 3rd and 19 at the Jackets 45.
3rd and 19.
Or Jackets 30, excuse me. Yeah.
You're on your own 30. Now we got stopped again. Head coach for Hartselle wanting an explanation for something. Maybe trying to decline the penalty, maybe. Well, they didn't change it. If you did want to decline it, they kept it as it is. 4th and 18. Mass.
I don't think anybody knows what's going on.
Mass confusion.
Right now. Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, it should be 3rd down.
3rd and 18 instead of 4th. Right? 3rd and 18. Correct? Yeah, because you had a penalty.
That's right.
And they accepted it, unless they declined it. Now they declined
it. I think that's what the Hartselle coach was coming out to say. We decline it to make it 4th down.
Yeah. Bring it forward.
Because as it stands, it should be replay of downs.
But if they didn't.
Or 4th and 3 if they decline, yeah.
If they didn't call it off, though, let's see. Well,
Well, you can hear some of the Oxford faithful.
Well, so it held up. 4th. Then they're going to run the clock on that. We'll start the 4th, and we'll talk about that a little longer. I don't know what it was. I don't think anybody does. Too bad my last game I had one of the walkie-talkies that the referees used.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really made it easy. We knew exactly what the call was going to be, and here we go.
We don't like easy. We want to
hold up the 4 fingers. It's the 4th quarter. Jackets up 21-7. Top 10 matchup. Hartselle, Alabama. home of pizza and
Number one pizza in Alabama, according to AL.com.
number one pizza, AL.com.
And I've ate a few pizzas in my life.
I've ate one or two.
It's pretty good pizza.
It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, it was. So if you're ever up in Hartselle, check it out. Our Gunners will. It'll be worth it. Tell them
Jake and Raj.
tell them those two great football announcers. You'll probably have to pay double.
That's right.
Oxford going to punt here on 4th and 18. Start of the fourth quarter. Low snap. Gets it off. Well, what? Uh-oh. Knee went down.
Oh, no.
Knee went down. Oh, my goodness. What a break. Went to his knee.
I don't know why, but Oxford's starting to play sloppy. I mean, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. 11:56 left.
That's just lax and sloppy play. Well, here we go. That sets Hartselle up. 1st and 10.
On
Inside the red.
17. Yeah.
17-yard line. Well, you know what?
Hey, there you go.
Here we go. Get
That's
up.
right.
Get up. There you go. Yeah. Hold them right here.
The Oxford
Big
fan
series.
base is
Big
going
series
crazy
here.
right now.
This sets the tone for the fourth quarter. Hand off to the left side. Cuts back.
Right away.
Little
Stuffed
room.
at the line.
Seals, not much. Not much. They haven't been able to make that work all night,
No.
Jake. Oxford's defensive line has been on them.
Who was that led the tackle there? I know it was a host of them.
It was
I think it was number 3.
It was a swarm of them. I couldn't tell. I think it may have been 3. He's been in there all night long. So
Yeah, Donovan Jones
Not
has
surprised.
definitely done his job. on
2nd and
defense
7
tonight.
here. 11:25 and counting. Jackets up 21-7. Fake, handoff, pass. Oh,
Yeah. Good.
incomplete, no flag. Great defense there. Number 3-0 on the coverage there for the Jackets. Nice coverage, too.
That's Elijah Malone. According
Nice
to this,
coverage.
he's a 9th grader, Roger.
A 9th grader.
Yes.
See, there you go. Yeah. There you go. 3rd and 7 for Hartselle. Big play here for the Jackets. Oxford doing a little shuffling in and out here. Getting the right personnel in. Big play here for the Jacket defense. No, nothing. Number 34.
34.
All over it.
That's
34 and
Hudson
number
Gilman.
10. 34 and 10 all
Keenan
over that,
Britt,
Jay.
Hudson Gilman ate that up in the
there you go,
backfield.
all over it.
Yes.
3rd and 7.
No, that brings up fourth down.
4th down and
Yeah.
7, my bad.
That's
That
right.
was 3rd and 7.
I mean,
So,
clearly
yeah.
they're in fourth down territory, but
So here we go.
got to have a big
4th
stand
down
here by
territory.
Oxford.
Big play here.
4th and 9 on the 14.
Jackets D trying to make a big stand here, the 4th. He's got time. Pocket collapse. He's in trouble and he's going down. 3-3. 3-3 with the big play. 3-3, big.
That's James Tapley.
Big play by Coach Tapley's son.
That's right, absolutely.
Yeah, he's been coached well.
Coming up from the middle linebacker
Great
position.
play
making the
by
tackle.
Tapley there. Great
That's a
play.
huge stop for Oxford right now. I mean,
Huge
that
stop.
really should drive the momentum
Huge
for the
stop.
rest of the game.
Big takeover on downs by the Yellow Jackets there. 10 minutes ago, fourth quarter, 21-7. That was big, Jake. Big hold there after having the mistake.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, knee down on the punt. Yeah.
But
great.
you know that speaks to the mentality and the mindset of this team, Oxford. Roger. I mean, they are very disciplined and they are confident.
And up the middle again, just shut completely down. Nothing doing for up the middle there.
Jaden Thomas. But they had a hard time bringing him down. He didn't go anywhere, but he didn't go down.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Hartselle they just can't move. They just can't get any movement going right now. Oxford second, 8.
We need another score here.
Need a nice drive, you know, nice
Chew up some
time-consuming
clock,
drive.
get a score. Jaden Thomas again on the
Nice
carry.
run. Going to set up third short. Third and a makeable, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah,
About 3 and 4.
yeah, third and 3.
Letting that clock tick, too.
That's right.
Letting that play clock get on down. It's that time. Try to run the football. Pick up this first down. Move the chains again. Letting that play clock go on down to 11, 10, 9, 9:03, and clicking up the middle. Not much. Did not get the first down. Nice hold there by Hartselle. Plugged up that middle.
Yeah.
Oxford's going to milk this clock on down as long as they can on this 4th and 3. Punt the football away. Up 21-7. 14-point lead. Got to feel good right now. Would have liked to do a little better on that drive. I mean, that was a little bit kind of sluggish drive there, but clock ticking. Now that 8:17. Clock's a factor now, Jake.
It is.
Nice
Good kick.
Gonna go out of
Not a
bounds
good
around
bounce,
the
though.
44 of Oxford. They're going Hartselle set up shop there with 8:06 to go. 21-7, fourth quarter. Yellow Jackets with the lead on the road. Hartselle, Alabama. Top 10 matchup. 6A. Region 6 and Region 7 hooking up tonight.
You know, with 8:06 left in the game, you got to think that Hartsville's going to be really pulling out all the stops here, Roger.
Well, you would think so, but honestly, I would have thought they'd have been doing that a little bit already, but they're going to now.
Ooh,
But
big hit
you can.
by number 30 for Oxford.
Here's the thing.
Elijah Malone.
Again, we just called
Ninth grade.
Yeah, we just called his name a little bit ago. But here's what you're looking at here. You're looking at an Oxford team now. They got Pale City next week at home, and we all know what kind of big deal that's going to be since
absolutely.
we know who coaches Pale City now.
Yes.
Pale
City's become a pretty good rival for Oxford
It is.
because of the proximity.
It is, and Oxford is just absolutely a nice little play there. It's going to be a first down for Harts, and he's still fighting.
Wow.
So anyway, we're looking at 7:50 to go. You're up 14. You got to stiffen up here now. You know what I'm saying? You got to tighten up here.
That was Lincoln Bryant for Hartselle with the reception.
But Oxford trying to close this thing out. Everybody back to region play next week. Timeout by Oxford. Back to region play next week. Oxford in their region. Play Chalkville, of course. That's going to be the biggie on down the road in a few weeks.
Yes. They had a big win last night against Thompson.
Yeah, Clay Chalkville is a powerhouse. So Oxford, they know what they're going to have to do there. That's a home game. I mean, we want to be number 1 or 2 at least to get home.
That's
I
right.
think we set up good for that. But you know what? Clay Chalkville's going to have a fight on their hand, too, coming Oxford, too. So,
Yes.
I mean, Oxford's got a good football team. So that's going to be it's going to probably come down to that one in a few weeks. Pale City game will be fun, but Pale City I don't think has near the firepower that can hang with Oxford.
I know Rush Probst is coaching there.
He'll get those guys there. He's got Pale City's a program that's just really gotten down, and
Yeah.
I think they were kind of getting tired of getting beat by Oxford every year.
Right.
And, they figured, hey, we're going to have to go out and do something. And they did, made a splash, and, hey, we'll see what turns out. It may be great. Then again, it could be a disaster. Who knows?
Disastrous.
We'll see. All right. Hartselle 1st and 10 on the Oxford 41 here. Big drive for Hartselle here. Still a lot of time, Jake. A lot of time. Plenty of time. Back to pass. Got a man. He got it.
Touchdown, Hartselle.
Wow. Number 9 on that catch. What a great.
That's Noah Lee.
And I'm going to tell you what was amazing. He didn't look for that ball to right before it got there, man.
Right.
It's like it just. But I'm going to tell you what, that pass was perfect.
Yes.
It was perfect. He didn't have to move. He didn't have to slow down. He didn't have to do anything.
Well, that just lets you know what kind of athlete
That guy
quarterback
threw
is.
that
Yeah.
on a dime, and it was, I'm telling you, big extra point here. 21-13. And it's good. 21-14.
We got a ball game on our hands, Roger.
Well, yeah.
7:39
7:39 to go in the
lead.
fourth here in Hartselle, Alabama. 6A football at its best, top 10 matchup. What else would you want, right? I mean, what would you want?
You notice the stands is just as full as they was when it started.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you what, and it seems tense. It's kind of seemed tense all along. It's like, I don't know, you can't feel comfortable. You feel good for a little bit.
Have you noticed I've stood up the whole
And I
game?
just got it out of my mouth. Said, Jake, there's a lot of time left.
Yeah,
And about that
absolutely.
time, hits that big pass play, and here it is, 21-14. Well, you know what? It's time for Oxford to get the football and drive down the field and put an exclamation point on it and end this thing. Nice kickoff. They have a really good kicker. I think I mentioned he's actually got a couple offers, I think, the kicker has.
Yeah.
I think that I read somewhere.
Looks like they got it up to the
Okay, Oxford's going to
26,
set up
25.
1st and 10 on the 25. 7:34 to go. Up 21-14. This is gut check time.
It is.
This is where Oxford is wanting to play smash mouth football.
And you gotta move the chains.
Got to move the chains.
Keep the clock going. Move the
Hartselle
chains.
knows that they've got to bow up and make a stop. And here we go, 1st and 10. Yellow Jackets. The screen set up nicely. A lot of room. Nice block. Nice gain.
DK Wilson on the game.
Nice gain. Couple linemen out there. I don't know which one made the block. 62 and 67 were out there. Lead blocks there. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. 7:22 to go. Clock ticking. Play clock down to 14. Hand off. Little daylight outside.
They got
Picks up about
3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, going out of bounds. That's going to stop the clock. Really had rather not do that. But
that's right. DK Wilson again with that carry.
look at the second down, about 7. 7 minutes to go. Clock stopped from the out of bounds play. 7-point lead for the Yellow Jackets late in the game.
Oh, fumble.
Bad snap. Gets on it. They set up in a little trick-like formation there with the running back and had actually Mims was split out over there. That didn't work, man. Now you're looking at a 3rd and 20.
Yeah.
What are you doing 3rd and 20?
Well, I mean, pick your poison. I mean, you go to the air. If it's an incomplete pass, clock stops. I mean,
Well, they're going to run this clock on down. It's going to get on down to about 6:15 by the get this play off. 3rd and 20. So what the Yellow Jackets draw up here. Mims back. No time to pass. Got a receiver. This great play.
wow.
Open field tackle number 29 for Hartselle. Great open field tackle by that young man.
That's Hudson Buckaloo.
Nice play, Hudson. Great play. 4th and 19. Yellow Jackets going to be forced to punt. Clock ticking. 5:52 to go. Holding on to a 7-point lead. 4th quarter.
If Oxford's defense, if they thought they could
Well, here
let,
it is.
take your foot off the gas, you better
Going
think
to-
again.
Going to put it on the defensive. Going to put it in their hands. Nice punt. Fair catch. Hartselle set up on the 38. Down. Okay. Down 21-14. Hartselle. Late 4th quarter. 5:29 to go. This has been a brawl, guys. Just a brawl.
It's a
football
heavyweight
game.
matchup.
I knew when we come here, I said we're going to see a great football game. We've got it now. 21-14, 5 minutes to go, 29 seconds. Hartselle 1st and 10 on their own 38.5-yard line. Fake. Plenty of time.
Pass is
Looks
complete
like
there,
complete
Roger.
for about 9, looks like. Yeah, 9 yards. Bring up 2nd and 1. That play's worked for them all night long, Jake.
Yeah,
5:14 and counting. 21-14 Oxford Yellow Jackets.
that's
Late
Marcus
forward.
Tapscott on the reception for
They
Hartselle.
actually got they're showing 1st and 2nd and short. Wide open. Wide open. Quick pop there by Hartselle. Big 1st down.
Yeah,
Big
Jaden Morris
1st
on
down.
that.
Going to set them up on about the 30 of Oxford. Nice play.
Oxford's got to get
Nice
pressure on
throw
the
by
quarterback
the
here.
QB, number 9. 1st down 10. 4:50 and counting for Hartselle. Yellow Jackets trying to hold the screen. Nice play.
Good
Nice
play by
stop
the defense
there.
Yeah.
Going to bring up 2nd, 8, 9. This is the ball game, Jake.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it. You've got to hold these guys here. You got to hold them out of the end zone. I mean, I know you're up 7.
Hartselle's got all 3
Yeah,
of the
and you don't
timeouts.
want a tie game. You
No,
don't want a tie
no.
game. 2nd, 8, Hartselle Tigers. Quarterback draw. Nice room. Nice run. 1st down. Okay, guys, we're live. I hear we have switched over to live on TV 24. Game of the week ended. You're catching the end of the Oxford-Hartselle game. We're in Hartselle, Alabama. Hartselle driving nice.
Big
And
hole for Hartselle.
Hartselle down close to the goal line. Set you up where we're at here, guys. We're late in the 4th quarter, 3:55 to go. Oxford's leading 21-14. Hartselle's driving down. Let's settle in and watch it here, okay? 1st and 10, 1st and goal. And
Touchdown Hartselle.
did they get in?
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
in.
they got in.
Yeah.
Touchdown Hartselle.
21-20.
Couple of turn events here, guys. Y'all just joining in. I mean, Oxford had a 21-7 lead. Start of the 4th quarter. Next thing we know, we're fixing to be tied up at 21 if the PAT is good here. So let's settle in and see the end of this good top 10 6A football matchup. Big extra point here for Hartselle. Down 1, 21-20.
Up
Got a
flag.
flag on the play. Offsides on the defense, looks like. They blew the whistle, though, before the snap, so they may end up not having. Yeah, they're going to have to. Yeah, they'll have to mark it off, so you have to kick it again. Oh, no, they were able to decline it.
We want to welcome everybody into the Big O Sports Network coming in here in Hartselle, Alabama. You got a tie ball game, folks. I mean, this is Oxford led 21-7 at the start of the fourth quarter. Got 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Wait a minute, Roger. The extra point didn't count.
Yeah,
They're lining up
right.
again,
It was. I thought that the whistle was blue before.
Okay, so we're
Let's
see
look
what's going on here.
They're going for
They're going
two-point
for two.
conversion.
Okay.
Two-point conversion going for the win here. And he didn't get it.
It's close.
No, he did.
He didn't get it.
I don't
Oxford
think
saying
he got
didn't
it.
Get it.
We're waiting on a referee to make the decision. Hartselle, they scored. Touchdown Hartselle. Whitford, no, excuse me. Two-point conversion Hartselle. Up 22-21.
Okay, we got 3 minutes and 52
3 minutes,
seconds right
52
now. We're
seconds.
down by 1 point.
I'm going to tell you, what about Hartselle just totally changing their mind after that defensive offsides after they kicked the extra point?
Yes.
Decided, hey, it moved us up a half yard. That puts us closer. Let's go ahead and go for two.
Yeah.
Gutsy call. Gutsy
risk
call.
versus
Listen,
reward, and it paid off.
I mean, I know they're home, okay, that's usually what you do on the road.
Yes.
That's the road. That's on
That's
the road
right.
play there. I mean, they put big play by
The
Hartselle
Oxford
there.
fan
But,
base is
hey,
on their feet. They're ready
listen,
to see us drive it down the field.
3
There's plenty of
minutes
time.
Yeah, 3:52 to go. Oxford down one. Welcome everyone viewing us now. I think we've got our main game going here. Welcome the guys from the Big O Oxford Network 24. Welcome everyone here. This is Roger and Jake. We're trying to call a football game here. I had no idea we were going to be on the big show. Maybe everybody decided to cut it on off.
Hey,
But anyway,
absolutely,
well,
yeah.
now, you know what? Hey, we're here to see we're going to get to see a great ending here.
Yes.
So here we go. Great kick by Hartselle there. Off the field about the 5. No room there. Going to start out about the 20.
That's right.
3:47 to go. 22-21. Oxford Yellow Jackets. Non-region game, but we have two top 10 teams here that's really played hard. Two really good defenses.
Oh, absolutely.
Really good
Oxford
defenses.
comes in 5-0.
Played, yeah.
Hartselle's 4-1.
And only got beat by Austin, big
Yes.
7A power school. Okay, here we go. Ball game on the line, 3:47 to go. Oxford down 22-21. First and 10 on their own 20. Let's watch this thing together, guys. Tip and complete.
Big hit.
Not much of a gain there.
Yeah, looks like maybe 3 yards or so.
Yeah.
Big hit on
Yeah,
Jake
and
Thomas.
well, that ball got tipped,
Yeah, it's
and then
amazing
he
he
had
caught
by
the
the
ball.
time he had to wait on it, that gave
Yeah,
everyone plenty of time to come in. So
absolutely.
yeah, not much of a gain at all. Maybe a half yard. So you're looking at second and long.
You know, Roger, on the ride up here, we expected a ball game, and they've not disappointed.
No, they haven't. They sure haven't. Second and long. 10 here for Oxford. 3:43 to go. Down one. Motion. Time will screen.
Oh, almost picked off.
Almost
By
picked
number
off by number
94.
94, a big D lineman.
Yes.
A big D lineman just about
That's
had
Christian,
his dream.
Christian Balding.
Oh, wow.
You know, he's been involved in the defense all
Yeah,
night.
he has. And I mean, he just dropped a dream there.
Yes.
Third and 10
A
for the Yellow
long
Jackets, and they have made no progress whatsoever. And listen to this. Hey, you hear that crowd over there on that other side? It's loud. They feeling it over there. Big play. Third and 10. Jackets down one. 3:40 to go in the ball game. Time. Oh! Incomplete. Well, they sure was a lot of pushing and shoving there.
No call there.
There's no call. I mean, they were just kind of fighting for it. I mean, you know, well, that's 4th and 10 for the Jackets with 3:33 to go. You got to punt the football. You have to punt the football, and you have to tell your defense, we got to have 3 and outs. You've got timeouts left. 2 timeouts. You know, it's all. What a turn of events. I mean, it was 21-7.
Yeah.
With 8 minutes or something. No, it's 21-14 with 8 minutes to go. And I started talking about Pale City, their next opponent.
Yes.
And then since then,
Good punt.
nice punt. Nice
Good kick.
Oxford roll.
Good Oxford roll there.
So that's going to set them up on about the 26-yard line. So
Roger, let's
Hartselle-
go back to the pass interference or roughing the passer in the end zone in that Oxford interception that got overruled.
That was the turning point.
That was huge.
Yeah. And we talked about that. We can't see good. And not sure these guys had to make these calls so quick, but still, that was huge.
Yeah.
That was a huge play.
We had an Oxford touchdown call back in the first half. Yes, the play in the third quarter that was 3rd and 18.
Oh,
the
when they was
penalty
confused
and-
on the down
That's
call.
right.
Yeah. All right, they'll set up shop here, 1st and 10, 3:21 to go. Hand off up the middle, not much. We're going to see when Oxford's going to call their timeouts here. They're going to let it go now. This bring up second about 8.
Did a big stand here by the defense.
Of course, Hartselle's going to drag. They're going to run that play clock. They're going to milk it all the way down.
Hartsell's down here with that Oxford band, and they are going crazy.
So 2:53 and counting. Oxford down 1, 22-21, second and 8. Hartselle. Motion, quarterback draw, quarterback keep, not much.
Yeah, not much there.
Going to bring up a 3rd down in about 5. So Oxford doing exactly what they needed to do. They're letting the clock run, calling no timeouts yet. They're keeping those in their pocket now. So you look at 3rd and 4 here. Big play. Big play for Oxford. Hartselle milking this clock down to 2:04. 14 seconds on the play clock. 3rd and 4, big play here for the Yellow Jacket defense. Quarterback draw again, and he's going to come
He's
up
stuck
short.
there at the line.
Met at the line, so you're going to bring up 4th down. Oxford calls a quick timeout. That'll bring with 1:39 to go. 4th and 4. Hartselle's going to be forced to punt. So the Yellow Jackets did exactly what they needed to do. 3 and out. 1 timeout to go. 1:39 to go. Down 1. So here you go.
How'd you like to be Mason Mims right now, Roger?
If you're Mason Mims, you should be ready to get that football.
Absolutely.
And go out there and say, let's win a football game.
He's an athlete. He's ready to go.
And you know what? This is going to make him grow up. This is good for him. This is good for the whole Oxford team. Number one, it's not even a region counter, okay? So this is good experience what they're dealing with here. So, let's hope we can pull out a victory, okay, which will be huge. If they do not pull out a victory, it's still huge for what they've done. It's going to help them.
Oh, it'll help them develop, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. Hartselle's a good football team, no doubt, and they showed that. They never quit. They knew they were in the game.
That's right.
And they're going for it, or at least they're lining up. They're trying to draw Oxford off sides. And then they'll go to the punt.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Get the punt off. Punt off. Not a bad punt, and gets a nice Hartselle bounce. Oh. And Oxford jumps on it about to 26. So you're 1:31 to go.
Oxford ball.
1:31 to go.
One timeout left.
One timeout left. On the road. In Hartselle, Alabama.
On their feet.
6A football. Top 10 matchup. Friday night on TV 24.
Big O Sports Network.
Enjoy it. Watch it, okay? Let's watch it. It's been a good football game. Let's see how this thing ends up, okay? Mims, of course, is your quarterback. 1st and 10.
On the 28.
28. 1:31 to go.
Oh, my
Bad
God.
snap. Snap the ball. Was not even ready. Going to have to call a timeout, too. Have to waste a timeout. I mean, no. They're going to go ahead and run it.
Surely in a situation like this,
Well,
they know the
clock's
plays
running.
that they're going to call back to back.
Second down and 15 after that misfortune on the snap. Not much there. Well, here's what happened. You set yourself up on a drive like they did,
Yeah.
and have a bad snap, and you puts you in second and 15.
That's right.
Clock's running too. They're not calling a timeout. I'm kind of surprised, and I think you call a timeout and regroup and try to call a play. 47 seconds to go, and that's
Almost. Well,
nearly
43.9
picked
seconds.
off.
Incomplete
Listen,
pass.
that was the worst 3 plays that you could ever see a football team come out with. And I know there's nobody happy here about that. I mean, coaches can't be happy. Players are not happy. I don't know what they did on those 3 plays.
Yeah.
That was horrible. And fans are definitely not happy because there's about 15 of them left in front of us here. But anyway, 4th and 17.
43 seconds.
Hey, make
Still
a play.
one timeout. Yeah.
Make a play. Got to make a play. Time. He's got time to throw. And that's it. And that should do it, guys. 22-21, Hartselle. Looks like they're going to hold off and win this football game. I'm not really sure that they actually deserved to win the football game. Oxford, I think, really played a better football game.
Yes.
But Oxford had a terrible fourth quarter.
Yes.
A bad fourth quarter.
And it's about finishing.
Yeah, you got to finish games, so maybe, you know what? I'm sure they grew up some tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
Coaches will figure out some things. They make mistakes too. They'll figure out.
Well,
get
and
it right.
I think about the names and numbers that we called out for Oxford.
Hey.
Now, a lot of juniors, a lot of young kids.
And the thing about it is you don't want to lose, okay? I mean, we sat here and watched this whole game. We didn't want Oxford to lose. We want Oxford to come out with a win. But we sat here and watched these 2 football teams. They played their butts off. They gave it all they got. You've seen those kids, Oxford, take their helmets off when they just didn't get that. I mean, they're sick. They're distraught. I mean, they're sick
That's
about
right.
it. Now they got a 2.5-hour drive home. But you know what? It's a lesson. It's a football lesson. Give Hartselle credit, man. Honestly, this football team could have.
Absolutely. It was 21-7 at the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Well, guys, we appreciate y'all joining us tonight. We're going to throw it back to the studio with Dawson and Jackson. We got our scoreboard going. Final score here, Hartselle 22, Oxford 21. Thanks, y'all, guys. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you soon.
I tell you, Roger, one thing that Hartselle's playing with a backup quarterback. He's played his tail off all night. I mean, hats off to that young man.
Well, we're still here, I think, so we'll talk here till if we were to go.
We're off.
Okay, we're off TV 24. We're on the Big O Network. So
I got you.
Okay, yeah, we had to get to our scoreboard. But anyway, guys, it's just one of those games, man. It's a tough loss for Oxford, but you can't hang your heads. You know what I'm saying? You go off the field. You made a few mistakes. You'll get better. It'll get better. It doesn't count. So all this did was,
If there's a good game to lose, this is it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing to be ashamed of. And they take the knee, and that should do it, guys. So we appreciate y'all joining us on the TV 24 Oxford Big O Network. 22-21, Hartselle's going to win this football game. Thank y'all, guys. Have a good weekend. We'll see you next time.